States Naval Academy in Annapolis and home to the Midshipmen of Navy. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of squads from the American. As we'll see, the UAB Blazers taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So UAB's offense will start this game off with the football. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did.
He was a monster, and I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through it. And all week long, they've been stressing. Tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Blazers are moving quickly down the field. The pull and throw off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Caught in the backfield, it's Milner. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Blazers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Blazers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
To the air, it's Kitna. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
That is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. So Navy's offense will go to work for the first time. And And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual man...
Oh, it's on the ground! Live ball! Scoops it up, still a live ball. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. Navy, after that huge run, might just try to run it right at him again. On the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Now on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
That's reeled in. It's Hooks. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Across the 35. Out of bounds at the 36. And a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Kitna. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Blazers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Blazers look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Going for the big play. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
How about the coverage by the defender on that throw? It was as if he knew where the ball was going to go. He practically ran the route for the wide receiver before swatting it away.
Bring in the heat. They get to him as he throws.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
And they'll just down it right there. And here comes the Navy offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. On the option. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. I can't think of anything that frustrates an offensive coordinator more than holding the ball a long time and having no points to show for it, David.
And Reese, first downs, yards, that's not even what they look at anymore. Yards don't really matter. You got to execute those critical areas on the field and get points on the board.
Yeah, it was mental errors on that last drive, too, that led to negative plays. They got to get those things erased and pull it back together here on this drive. Go put some points up on the board.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And the Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Milner. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Blazers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Turning it on! Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
4th down and short, you want a no-nonsense run. Nice job by the running back, getting the football, getting downhill, making sure he gets that 1st down.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Blazers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Kitna. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Now adjusting. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. What a disappointment. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He tries to take the top off. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. The midshipmen looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn. There he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Hard running there.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have pushing passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. The Blazers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Pushes for the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating.
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for a man. It's Kitna. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on 2nd down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away because now you've backed yourself up even further. It's going to be even harder to throw this thing into the end zone or to score a touchdown. That's going to be a learning opportunity for this young man.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He splits the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll bring it out. It's Leonard. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. And Navy will go back on the attack. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Fires left. Makes a connection. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
You know, because this offense doesn't use the fullback too often, it's almost as if the defense forgot about him on that last play. He goes out and catches the ball for a first down.
The option look, and the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Going to try to get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time.
Spikes the ball to stop the clock. Number 68 on to kick it away.
Punt is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Takes a handoff. It's Jackson. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll immediately call timeout. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Back to throw. It's Kitna. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Blazers will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
He's got it. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And that goes down as a pass completion. How about the quarterback seeing the fullback, understanding I can get some positive yards here, dumping it off to him to get a small gain.
Zings it complete to the right. Breaks into the open. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. They'll run the option. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catch it, big fella.
Navy now facing 3rd and short. Off the play fake. With the catch, it's Hutchinson. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. Kearney on the... Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Navy! They take the lead with the 6.
And defenses have to play responsibility football, and you can tell they had the quarterback, but how about the running back? They didn't even play it off the pitch, and he takes full advantage. They constantly put this kind of stress on you with this option, and the defense, they were not where they were supposed to be, and they give up the explosive touchdown.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. On the move, it's Jackson. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Kitna. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Taking it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
Well, this is a quarterback who has outstanding running ability, and he's hoping the defense is going to give him an opportunity to tuck this football and get upfield, but there was nothing there. You saw him that time. Hold on to it, hold, hoping someone on defense was going to get out of position, but nobody did.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. gonna run it. It's Jackson. Breaks the tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Blazers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Kitna. Rushes on him. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. From the gun, running back gets the give. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Milner. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Offense lining up quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Stopped behind the line, and that's pretty much going to offset the gain on the previous play. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half. Almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
And here comes the Navy offense. After a stagnant, near moribund performance in the first half, they have flat come alive, put up a touchdown the last time they had it, and now they go back to work. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And the big fella, usually blocks, but has a nice little run, and met by the strong safety. He's called the strong safety for a reason. Those guys are, oversized safeties that are really strong. They're usually strong tacklers. Did a good job getting the big fella to the ground. Just gave up a little too many yards.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Fights off a defender. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Blazers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Has to throw this off his back foot. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on.
Defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Blazers headed quickly to the line. The give to the tailback. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Fires to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They get him on the ground at the 33-yard line, but the interception, the turnover, has given this offense a great shot.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Here's a heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. It's complete on the right side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the break, and Navy holds the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Sends it back in motion. The give. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
On the play.
Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Excellent coverage that time, didn't give him any room to set up a big return. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Blazers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The screen, he's got wheels. Knocked down for the tackle.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands and get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Forced out of the pocket. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass.
Makes the grab past the marker. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
The Blazers will hustle to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Intentional throw. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield is Kitna. Under fire. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. And the missed connection on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And that is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11.
And you got to wonder about the confidence of this kid. It's been up and down. 1 for 4 now in this game, kicking after that miss.
Fighting off the defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that time on 3rd down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced a negative play, now setting up 4th down.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blazers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught behind the line. It's Beebe. Still on his feet at the 45. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. The Blazers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Kitna. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Blazers want to move quickly.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. The Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
First down for the offense.
They're going to ride this running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. On the option. He'll do it himself. Got the first down and more. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Navy! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Dropping back, it's Kitna. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Oh, they're after him. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. And Navy will go back on the attack. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Gets the back moving. Hand off to the fullback. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got his man on the right.
That's a good example of why location on throws is so important. It's third down, and if the quarterback just puts that in a better spot, his player can catch it and advance it and maybe get the first, but because he killed his receiver's momentum because of the poor throw, the defense was able to rally and make a stop.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Rice has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside this building that hosted Super Bowl VIII. They're up by 10 over Houston. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And the Blazers in a good spot here with second and short. To the air, it's Kitna. Catch in the middle, it's Klein. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Blazers want to pick up the tempo. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. It's Hooks. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
The short hands, it's Brown. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
And the Blazers with the 1st and 10. The short hands, it's Brown. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Here comes the heat. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. 29. To the air. It's Kitna. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. And that is how we will wrap this one up.